Is Terence Crawford really the new face of boxing? Now that some time has passed since his big win, fans are starting to process and accept the fact that Terence Crawford actually defeated Canelo Álvarez, former Canelo sparring partner. Jaron Boots Ennis believes that victory alone should pass the crown. According to him, if Canelo has long been considered the face of boxing, then Crawford beating him automatically makes Crawford the new one. Ennis said, and I quote, "He just beat Canelo the face of boxing, so that makes Crawford the face of boxing right now." While that logic makes sense to some, not everyone agrees. Many fans point out that even though Canelo lost his belts, he hasn't necessarily lost his place as boxing's biggest name. Canelo himself seems unbothered, continuing to carry that image proudly on social media. The truth is, there's no official definition of what it means to be the face of boxing. But over time, certain qualities have always set that person apart, and skill, while important, is just one part of it. First, there's mass appeal, the ability to attract not just hardcore boxing fans, but also casual viewers who are the real driving force behind the sport's popularity and revenue. In the business of boxing, those casual fans matter most. Next comes marketability, being a bankable star who fills arenas, sells pay-per-views, and generates excitement whenever they step into the ring. Then there's charisma and personality, the kind of presence that makes even non-fans recognize the name. When you think about the face of something, it's the person everyone associates with it, even if they don't follow it closely. Think about it this way. You don't have to be a basketball fan to know who LeBron James is. The same idea applies in boxing. Finally, the most essential piece, performance. The fighter doesn't necessarily have to be the absolute best, but they need to perform at a consistently high level, proving their dominance and resilience over time. When you combine all these elements, it becomes clear that being the face of boxing goes far beyond simply winning fights. Yes, Terence Crawford beat Canelo Álvarez, and yes, he's arguably more skilled. But so did Dmitry Bivol. And nobody crowned him as the new face of boxing after his victory over Canelo. And before anyone brings up weight classes, remember, if we use that argument to excuse Canelo's loss to Bivol, then we'd also have to question his earlier wins against bigger fighters like Sergey Kovalev. So when it comes to Crawford, there's no denying he's now the undisputed super middleweight champion and one of the most talented boxers of his generation. He absolutely deserves credit for defeating Canelo and proving he's the better fighter between the two. However, being the face of boxing is about more than skill and belts. Personally, I don't think Crawford is quite there yet, at least. Not when you consider all the factors that make someone the true global representative of the sport. That said, next year will tell us a lot. We'll see if Canelo can still hold on to that title, or if Crawford's growing fame and dominance finally make him the sport's main figure. To be honest, I'm not overly invested in who gets that label. Sure, it's a point of pride for the fighters and their fans, and it matters in terms of legacy and recognition. But for me, what truly matters is watching great fights and seeing the sport thrive. What about you? Who do you think is the face of boxing right now? Let me know in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more quick talks on the biggest stories in boxing.